So just in that last video, we duplicated these, giving them particular spacing. If we wanted to edit one of these, however, if I was to click into any one of them, and let's say I actually wanted to change the width of them, I decided it was too wide. The issue with them being only in groups is that I can only change one at a time, and I'd have to go through all of them. So smarter than that, if I just go back to this one here, I will right click it and make it what's called a component instead. So I'm making it component, and I'm just going to call it upright fence post. I don't know, whatever it is. This is really ideal in things that you're going to make lots of in your design, and there may be risk that you want to change a part of it. For example, light fittings or doors or windows or architectural details. We'll click OK. So now when I go through those motions we did earlier, move tools engaged, control button clicked, click, move a particular distance, 130 times 5. We've got 5 of them. And I've decided to make a modification to them. I only need to click on one. Now these two bits are grouped together. I'll click it again and yet again, because it's this part I want to make the change to. Now when I push pull and use that snapping, I'm clicking on this part. I want it to be there, orbit around. You'll notice how it's doing it to all of them. So that is the difference between just a group and a component. I mean, these items are grouped, but further to that, I've also made them a component by selecting it, hitting right click, and selecting the make component option. And you can do all sorts of changes to that. It might even be just the particular I might want to put a little bit of a hole through here, and you'll actually notice that being added to all the rest. Push pull tool, click that back edge. That's another way you can get a hole going all the way through. You're telling it to go all the way through to that other side. And we can just orbit around and make sure it's on it. So that's how you do a component, and then I'll just, with the selection tool engaged, click all the way back out again, and there we have it. That's how you would not only multiply objects but be able to edit them effectively. Other things are perhaps roof trusses or particular interior sort of details, or even the timber joists inside the structure of the wall. Anything that's going to be multiplied many times and may need modification. Now, if I only wanted to modify, say, these two and not these others, I would select them by hitting Shift, right clicking, making these two objects unique. So make unique, and now they should be separated from, while I might be able to still make modifications to the rest, I won't be able to make, or they won't affect these two. So instead, I'd come into here, click. Those two here are still connected because I made them unique at the same time. I had them both selected, and that's really helpful because perhaps maybe I've done that because perhaps there's actually some of the design feature that I have to work around. For example, I don't know, there might be some kind of architectural detail here that I'm needing to work around, hence why I needed to make them slightly different from the others. So we've just sort of learned how to take an object, how to right click and make it a component, and we've also learned how to hold Shift and make certain ones unique. If you don't have, we don't have the option here available. Just I can't quite see it on my screen there. So yeah, that's a really cool, really fun feature. Extremely helpful throughout your design modeling.